Hi guys, and welcome to King Cosmetics UK's YouTube channel. So today we are going to be making these really cute honeycomb tiny little soaps using chocolate and honey, fragrance oil from Pure Life, and also a little bit of honey just to colour it a little bit. But yeah, so this was actually going to be our third video. But technically it's going to be our first because we're having some issues with uploading our first video, which was actually going to be making these decorations for the strawberry and raspberry bar of soap. We do have, well, I have videos of all of that. I'm just struggling to get the videos to my laptop to upload them, but they will be coming quite soon. But in those videos I will say our first video and all of that, but it's not. This is probably most likely going to be our first video, and today I'm going to be using a melt and pour soap base. I don't know if I'm going to make all of these. I think I probably will, because there is no point not. So yeah, let's just get right into that video. Okay, so all the stuff you're going to need is your honeycomb mould. I got this one off of Amazon, and I have measured and known that this is 1,200 millilitres for the whole thing and 300 millilitres for the bottom bit, which I'm going to be doing today. You're also going to need some melt and pour soap base. You can use cold process, but melt and pour is a lot easier for beginners like me because I'm still at the very amateur level. But I do have an Etsy shop, King Cosmetics UK, which sells bath bombs, soaps, not essential oils, bath salts, lip scrubs and shower jellies, and this, there's a lot more to come, and hopefully I'll be making videos on those on here. So yeah, the other things you will need is chocolate and honey essential oil or fragrance oil. It is up to you which one you use. Let's just focus the camera. So yeah, you want to use chocolate and honey. I'm using Pure Life. I just kind of like their scents. They had a big selection. I got it off eBay. Now you're also going to need some colourants, but that is only if you want your soap to be coloured. I'm going to be using a natural colourant slash kind of fragrance, which is going to be honey. It doesn't have to be the best honey. This bottle is actually one that I just found lying around my house. Just any old honey, unless it is organic products, then you might want to use organic honey. Then you'll need a jug to fit all of your melt and pour in, or your cold process. You're also going to want a spatula to stir, or you can use a spoon. I do prefer to use a spatula because you can get more of a consistent stir. And you are also going to want to use a scale to measure out your melt and pour. Yeah, so I'm just using this measuring thing, and I am not sure, but I believe that if you want 300 millilitres of melt and pour, it will be 300 grams, because a litre is based on a kilogram of water. But I think soap is a little bit more dense, so I'll have to definitely look into that. But I'm going to be using 300 grams of melt and pour. Okay, so let's get into making this soap. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is measure out my melt and pour, and then I'm going to measure 300 grams of it. Now I did forget to bring a knife out to my soap making place, but that is fine. You can just use, anything to cut it. It doesn't really matter. So let's see how much this actually weighs. So that is all the way up at 600 grams. So I'm going to see if I can... Oh no, I didn't think that one through, did I? That is definitely not going to cut with a spoon. Okay, I'm just going to go and get a knife, and then I'll be right back to cut this up and measure out 300 grams. Okay, I'm back with a knife, so let's just cut this. It is quite hard because where I'm making my soap is a very cold place. So yeah, the soap is quite hard to cut, but I'm just going to measure out 300 grams and then I'll be right back once I've measured it all. Okay, so here I have 300 grams of melt and pour, and I am just going to tip this into a jug, any jug that will take it, and then you're going to heat this up for 30-second bursts until it is a liquid. So yeah, I'm just going to go and heat that up now, and then when I get back I'll be adding roughly a tablespoon to a teaspoon and a half of chocolate and honey fragrance oil, and then probably about a tablespoon of honey, just to really add that colour and really add that nourishing regenerative feeling. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back, and this is now where you're against the clock to get this done, because it can dry incredibly fast. So just put in some fragrance oil. This is chocolate and honey, and then just smell. If you don't know if you've put in enough, just smell it. That will tell you. So I did accidentally boil this a tiny bit, but it will still work as long as you don't. Oh my god, I can't open this. So yeah, this is the bit where it gets incredibly tense, because come on, honey. Ooh. So yeah, just put your honey in, and that honey will give it a really nice goldeny brown texture. So once you've done that, just don't hesitate when pouring, because that could mess up the soap a little bit. So just when you're pouring, just go straight in, even make it overflow. You know, if it overflows, what's the problem? You know. And then what I would say to do is, if you want some done, or if you've done some a little bit too much, just tip the mould. Simple. I wonder what that noise was then. It's the Okay, so now you've got that. Obviously they won't all be the same perfect size, because I did underestimate the size of the mould a little bit. But yeah, so as you can see, I've got quite a few really good ones, and they smell absolutely brilliant. So yeah, that is the honey and chocolate soap. I'm just going to let this dry for roughly an hour. If it goes solid hard before there, because they are quite small soaps, you probably will be able to you know, unmold them. But quickly, while I'm waiting for this, I'm going to show you the soap that I did make in the video that I'm having trouble uploading, so you can have a little preview of what the soap looks like. It's been all packaged, stickers, and shrink wrapped. So yeah, you can just see that soap, and I will leave the link to my Etsy shop on the first line of the description. So let's go and have a look at the soap I made last time. So here is the soap that I made last time. It is strawberry and raspberry soap. It's so nice, and it's got a pink swirl with like a little red bit. But yeah, I was just super proud of it, and yeah, it's really, really nice. So here are just a few, and it has got those raspberries that I said about that I made last time. But yeah, and it's just got all my label. It's got my business and all of that. So yeah, and then I did, of course, shrink wrap them. So yeah, if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, because it will be coming up very, very soon. So as you can see, they are really getting there. They have this kind of film on top. That is because they are starting to set. Obviously they do have some bubbles, but I don't like to spray them with rubbing alcohol too much, because I don't know, and also that's just an extra cost. The bubbles really show that it's handmade. So yeah, we'll unmold that in a second. Okay, so it's been about 10-20 minutes and they are firm, not rock solid, but they are still warm. So I'm just going to leave them until they are they're not even warm, they're kind of just not cold, because I do want to unmold these as soon as possible, because the battery on my camera is getting really low, but I'm sure I will get it on film me unmolding these anyway. So yeah, but that's smelling super duper good. It's I've never really smelt this smell before, but it's a good smell. Also, I just wish you guys could smell all these smells through the camera, because they are brilliant. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute when we unmold these. Okay, so it's been about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and I think that these are ready to unmold. Okay, so let's try. So just push down on the bottom of the mold. Ooh. Oh, I had. Oh, that is so nice. Okay. I am going to do like a close-up of all of these. But that one is the B. Oh, that is so nice. Okay. So now I'm just going to go and pop all of these out. That one's quite nice as well. Focus. Okay, so that one is the honeycomb one. Some of them are thicker than others, just because I put more soap in the mould. That's not a big problem. They're just going to be just to look nice on top of my soap anyway, so I'm not too bothered that they're not all perfect size. Actually, the thinner ones might look better on top of the soap, but because they're more like a wafer. I have to do this quick before my camera runs out. But yeah, I'm definitely going to make like a honey and chocolate soap, or I can just sell these like this, because they are perfect little travel sizes. So yeah, if you want me to sell like just the bigger ones of these by themselves, they're not very big, they'll only be about 50p, or I might do a pack of like, I don't know, 5 for £3 maybe. So yeah, if you want maybe a little bundle of these, I think that would be such a cool idea, and that would be definitely something that I'd be interested in doing, because I do really like the way that these have turned out. So yeah, I'm just going to do like a little video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Give me fragrance ideas, or give me tips, because I'm still learning. So yeah, every little comment and all, every like, and make sure you subscribe, because of those videos of these will be up very, very soon, and you don't want to miss that. So yeah, I will just leave you with a little video of all of these. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye guys.